Hey guys, so I'm here with my final review for my yummy hair extensions. I've been wearing this hair for exactly 2 months now, and I've enjoyed this hair a lot. This is actually one of my favorite curls now that I've been rocking. It's so soft and beautiful. As you guys know, I love my case crab hair, but this may have got to the top of the bunch. So let me just give you guys the specs on the hair and pros and cons about the hair. So stay tuned. So like I told you guys, I've been wearing this hair for exactly 2 months, and I've given it a break just once when I had to take my picture for my driver's license, because I had to get a new driver's license. It wasn't expired, but my picture was very old, and also I had to change my name and my address, obviously, because I got married. So I just rocked one of my old wigs, my Vivid Locks wig. But other than that, I've been wearing this wig and I love it. I get so much attention from a lot of people in the streets telling me how beautiful my hair is. Recently, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you see that I actually met Mariah Carey, and that was a dream of mine because she's one of the top 3 R&B artists out there that I've like dreamed of meeting. And out of the 3 is Toni Braxton and Beyonce, which I've met Toni Braxton, haven't met Beyonce yet. Hopefully I get a chance to meet her. But anyway, so the day that I wore this wig, it wasn't the way I wanted it to be, but I still got compliments from her stylist, even herself. Like, she's like, your hair is gorgeous. So hey, if Mariah Carey likes it, then I love it. So on to the pros about the hair. This hair hasn't been washed in about 2 days. And as you saw in my previous video, what I do to revive my curls if I don't want to wash the hair or co-wash it is I put my curling wand. Sorry, it's just getting really in my face. I'll put my curling wand in my hair, and that's what I also use to blend the front of my hair. I'm 21 weeks post, so it's really hard for me to slick my edges down, and I've been using this Shine and Jam in my hair, and it actually has been working for my hair. What I would do is I would, the night before is I would apply it to my edges and then tie my hair down, and then in the morning it kind of lays my edges down. I'm sorry. The pros also is that the curls actually stayed through a coloring process. I didn't do an intense coloring process. What I did was I applied peroxide 40 developer. This is actually 30 developer because I'm actually coloring my next install, but it was just a developer that's like this. I know my light is blocking it, but it's just 30 developer that I just put in my hair. Actually 40 developer that I just put in the hair, and I just put a plastic bag over it, like I drenched it. And I put a plastic bag over it and left it in my hair for 30 minutes to achieve this light brown color. As you can tell, the curls did not drop. It still has the same curl formation, and I actually like it. I know that the front of my hair is not the same color as it, but I just wanted something different. And the fact that the front isn't blending with the rest doesn't really matter to me, because when you have, like, let's say you have a color that's growing out, your roots will obviously be darker. So it just kind of looks like, you know, my curl, my color was just like growing out. Another pro is that it's so easy to detangle the hair. I showed you guys a video on how I went from straight to curly, and it was very easy for me to detangle the hair. I'm sorry, I have something in my throat and I don't want to get up and go get water, so excuse me. So it was very easy to detangle. It has minimum shedding. I know one of my YouTube subbies out there, I'm sorry I forgot your name, but she said she had a problem with her hair thinning when she had the yummy extensions in her hair. I would suggest you should always seal your wefts just for safety and just for longevity of your hair. Of course, over time, especially with curly hair, you have to consistently co-wash the hair over and over again, and you're combing and you're tugging and you're detangling, you're going to lose some strands. So over time you're going to lose strands, but if you seal the wefts, that helps to keep the hair intact onto the actual track. So that's a tip for you guys. The application method, I also showed you guys that in my my second video with the yummy hair extensions. My first was the actual sneak peek, and the second was how I made the wig. I did take the closure out, so I'm no longer rocking a closure. I followed Ivy's comb over method with this. So this is a full wig. As you guys saw in my previous video, I do not have it sewn in. I actually have bobby pins that holds it down, and it holds it in place, so I don't have to worry about the wig shifting or moving. And the reason why I don't sew it down specifically with this install is because I'm just trying to experiment with my real hair, and I would like to have my hair breathe. So when I come home from work, I just take the bobby pins out and I lay it on my mannequin head, which freaks my husband out every single night when I just take the wig right off. But I don't wear it onto my head, only because, like I said, I'm just doing an experiment to see how I can get my hair to grow a little bit faster to achieve my goal by December. Any cons about the hair? I haven't had any cons about the hair. I actually have really been enjoying this hair a lot. The only thing I didn't like was my closure. I felt that my closure had more of a wave to it and not of a curl to it, but that's okay because I still have my full 3 bundles in it. The longest bundle I believe is 22 inches, so I believe I have 20 to 22, and then I think 18 to 20. Don't quote me, I'm gonna put the dimensions down below in the description bar. All in all, this is my favorite install to wear. My sister wanted to take it away from me, but I was like, no, you're not having this wig. I love it so much. It's still so soft since the very first day. It doesn't even look like I've been wearing it for 2 months, and I know if I didn't have another review coming up in a couple of weeks, I would literally keep this wigging because I love it. Oh, actually, you know what? I did find a con. This hair, it's not really a bad con, but I suffer from migraines, and because it's cold now in New York City, obviously because we're going into December, I tend to wear a scully, and the first day I wore a scully just to go to work, just to protect my head from the cold, I realized, sorry, I have a toothbrush in my hand because of doing my edges. What I realized is that when I took my scully off, that my curls actually flattened. So I don't know if you have the same problem. It's not a major problem, but it actually flattened my curls, so I didn't have this kind of body that was going on. So that's my only con about this hair. Actually, another con about the hair is that when I did straighten it and I did curl the hair, the curl didn't last as I want it to last. Actually, after making the video of me straightening the hair, I put flexi rods in it overnight and wore it to the keyhole hole the next day, and some of the curls stayed, but some of the curls dropped. So I would advise, if you wanted to straighten the hair and wear it in a straight state, to put some kind of mousse or light shaper to your hair to make it hold a little bit. And if you want to have like a loose hold, I would say to put like a smaller flexi rod in it, so that when it drops, it's not a dramatic drop, it's just kind of like a loose, like body wave drop. Again, I love this wig so much, and if you guys have any questions, you can leave it down below in the description bar, and make sure you follow me on Instagram because I regularly post pictures as well. I also, you know, I need to be more on top of me taking pictures on Instagram. It's just that I'm not as glamorous. I'm not like a glam girl when I go to work, which I should be since things are coming up for me at work. But I tend to not get too dressy, so I don't really take much pictures on Instagram of how I look daily. Usually in the mornings, I just want to get as much sleep as I possibly can and then rush to get ready for work. So I really don't have time to take pictures, and now that it's cold, I've been wearing a hat a lot, so yeah. But if you want, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is HairDeLaCreme. I think that's it. If you're wondering what's on my lips, I put a cherry lip liner from MAC, and then on top of it I have my Riri Woo. It actually looks really bright, and I like that. I think it's because of my new lighting. I'm trying to work with lighting here. I'm trying to look more professional with my videos, so hopefully this lighting is good enough. And that is all, guys. So stay tuned for my next install, which is going to be from another company, which I'm not going to mention in this video. And it's going to be something different. A little color. Yes, I'm actually in the process of doing the coloring right now. It's actually deep conditioning right now, so hopefully it comes out good, and I will be doing a step-by-step on how I achieved this unique color. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.